Hello, welcome to Power Flow Yoga tonight. I hope you've had a good day so far and a good Monday. And yeah, so today we're going to get into crow pose, which requires some core activation. So we'll do a couple preparatory poses before that. And I also have plans to do a bit of some shoulder stance and a bit of plow. Both of those postures are deep inversions. Okay, we're not handstand, but we're going to be relying on our shoulders. Now, if you have any medical problems such as high blood pressure, if you're pregnant, any type of issues, like even in intense anxiety, this might not be the best class for you. So make sure that you're, as we go into those postures, you feel very safe and that you are medically okay to do so and to be in an inversion. A couple notes about those poses as well. When we come into shoulder stance and we kick our legs really high up in the air, which will become clear as we do it if you're not familiar, it's very important that you do not turn your head in any direction. Okay? So what happens is we have so much compression going into the back of the neck that if we turn our head, it can really do some damage. Okay? So at that point in time, you probably won't be able to see the computer, so you're really gonna have to trust yourself in how you feel and how you're breathing. And definitely do not go into it if you feel any panic show up. Okay? And after that, let's just get right into it. Hopefully you have a block nearby for a bit of assistance. But come to a cross-legged seated position, hands right on the knees, and just start breathing through the nose. Just notice where you are. Notice how the breathing is. It's very important that we transition into slow breathing, so just inhale a little bit more and exhale a little bit more. And keep that pattern going until you have a nice full inhale and a full exhale with ease. And when you've attained that, begin to add a little bit of tension in the back of the throat and come into your Ujjayi breathing. Nothing too intense, it's just a minor sound at the back of the throat, particularly on the exhale. Good. Now at the top of the inhale and at the base of the exhale, you want to hold it for just like a millisecond. But have it be a very ease hold. So it's just like very subtle holding in at the inhale, subtle holding at the bottom of the exhale. So it's not like contained breath. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer center. Make an intention now if you have one of your own. However, I would invite you tonight to focus on what asana means, which is to sit quietly, which means that we're going to be in some challenging yoga positions. And what makes them really challenging is not their physical prowess, but about being able to be very quiet, still, and comfortable in them. So maybe that can be your focus tonight. Okay, let's do some preparatory work. Take one hand down, bring it down. Inhale, reach the opposite hand up, and just exhale, lean over. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach a bit further. Inhale up. Last exhale, go as far as you feel comfortable going. Stay for 1 breath. Inhale, reach both palms up. Opposite hand comes down on the exhale. Inhale, reach higher. And then exhale, just reach over. Repeat. Inhale. Reach over, exhale. Inhale. And last one, reach as far as you feel. Stay for one breath. Inhale, reach both hands as high as they can go. Feel the rib cage get higher. Exhale, reach far, far forward. Keep reaching forward until the palms come down. Rest your head. Stay for a breath. Inhale, reach all the way straight back up, nice and tall. Exhale, the palms behind you. Come into reverse tabletop. Plant the feet. We're going to do 3 sets. First one is to gauge where we are. Second goes a bit further. And the third is the highest. On the next inhale, lift the hips. Stay for 3 breaths. Sense all the 4 corners that are touching the floor. Make sure they're equal weight. And on an exhale, come back down. Cross the legs. Inhale, reach the palms up. Exhale, forward touch. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, palms beneath you and come into reverse tabletop a little bit higher this time. Stay for 3 breaths. Engage your core. Feet firmly planted down. Head can come back a bit if you're high enough. One more inhale. Exhale, sit back down, cross the legs. Inhale, swoop up. Exhale, reach forward, touch down, and feel the abs curl and flex. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms behind you. Last set of tabletop. Go as high as you feel comfortable. Inhale, lift, stay. If you can roll your shoulder blades back and flex your upper trapezius, give it a go. Maybe you push the hips up a bit higher. One more inhale. Exhale, sit down, cross the legs. Good, and just inhale, reach forward and up. And then exhale and come into all fours or tabletop position. Palms just below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Come into your cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, look up. And curl in. Keep moving, follow your own breath. Make sure everything's moving nice and smoothly. Nothing's ahead or in front of the other. Good, make your way into a neutral spine. And then from there, come into a high plank. Okay. In high plank, core is engaged, pelvis is neutral, palms pressing down fully. Heels on top of toes, feet hip width distance apart. How still and comfortable can you be? Good, one more inhale. Exhale all the way down to the mat, elbows hugging by the rib cage. Flip over the feet, press the tops of the feet down, inhale to cobra. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. You should feel your back here. One more, inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Curl the toes underneath. Now first, just inhale, just bring your chest up. Keep your knees down. So it's kind of like we're coming to a little mini push-up. What I want you to focus on here is the transition into downward dog. Oftentimes the core is completely forgotten about. So engage your core, flex your abs, and try to tilt your pelvis forward. And then keep that core engaged as you make your way back into downward dog. Good. And once you're there, do whatever you feel. Pedal out the heels, sway side to side, come forward and backward. Just do whatever you need. Okay, settle it down a bit. Feet hip width distance apart. Pelvis neutral, palms pressing into the mat, sending the hips high and back. Relax the low back. Guiding the heels towards the mat, not forcing them though. So if they don't touch, let it go. Great. 3 sun salutations, the full sequence with the chaturanga. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come to the top, feet together, and forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to tall mountain. Exhale the hands into prayer. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bow. Inhale to halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale to a low plank. Inhale, up dog, flip over the feet. And exhale back into down dog. Big inhale. Side out. Keep moving. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come to the top, feet together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And down dog, embrace those abs. Inhale. Side out. Last set, make it count. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up dog. I'm sorry, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Big inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale, reach the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Stay for an exhale. One more inhale, get it a bit higher. Exhale, right knee to right elbow first. Stay there. Inhale, hike up the right knee a bit higher. Exhale, stay. Inhale, right leg back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale it through, right foot to right palm. Stay on the toes of the left foot. Inhale, reach the palms forward and up. Exhale, settle into crescent. It's the first set of crescent, so just settle in, investigate, see where the weight is in the body. See what's happening with the pelvis. Very good. One more inhale. Exhale, both palms come right down to the mat. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Big inhale. Big sigh. Left side. Inhale, left leg. Stay for the exhale. Inhale a bit higher. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Stay and hover. Inhale the left knee a bit higher up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, left leg back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot all the way to left palm. Inhale to your crescent. Settle in. Come back to that intention that you made. For me, it's to sit quietly, to make peace with this pose. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, both palms down. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And down dog. Big inhale. And side out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, maybe you jump to the top, feet together. Inhale, reach up to tall mountain. Exhale into prayer. Good, big inhale, reach up. And settle into chair pose. So hips come back, keep reaching up. So in chair, I want you to engage your core. Try to let go of the low back from doing a lot of work here. Engage the abs, almost make it be like an ab workout. Now think about the weight in your heels. Where is it? Is it equal on both sides? If not, try to even it out. Look down. Can you see your toes? Hopefully you can. If you can't, those knees need to come back. All right, we're gonna add a couple twists, so get comfortable. One more inhale. Exhale the hands into prayer. Stay here. Good. Now, on the next inhale, reach the right palm straight forward and the left palm reaches behind you. So it's an open arm twist in chair pose. I know, how rude. And all you're gonna do is on the inhale, reach the left palm back forward. Exhale, stay both palms forward. And then inhale, open the right palm open to the right. Keep that breath. Make peace. Good. Inhale, reach all the palms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to make our way to gorilla. So heel toe the feet kind of far apart, at least hip width distance, maybe a bit further. Bend the knees a lot and have your stomach come down to your thighs. Take your two peace fingers, grab those big toes. If you can't, you can always grab your shins. And when you got them, squeeze your stomach towards your thighs. Let your head drop. Let the breath go to your back. Let the weight of the world fall off your head. And then if you feel secure, and you want to start to straighten your legs and your stomach does not leave your thighs, then go ahead and do so. But remember, we are doing asana practice. So we are getting to that lovely quiet space. Very good. Release the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And down dog. Moving on. Inhale, reach the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale it through to the right palm. Inhale to crescent. Open up into warrior two. Settle here for about 5 breaths. Make it feel good. Make it feel open. Right heel planted down, right ball of the foot planted down, right toe planted down. Same thing for the left. Whew. Okay, from here we're going to come into a lovely triangle pose. So just straighten your right leg. Pivot the right hip back, reach the right palm forward, and then bring the right palm down, left palm up. So make sure that you're still kind of pulling up the kneecap on the right leg. So you're engaging the right thigh. And you're almost having a micro twisting of the right thigh out to the right. And the whole foot planting down. Now from here, we're going to come into extended side angle with both of our arms reaching forward. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach both palms up and like a diagonal. If this is too much, you can take your right hand to your right thigh. Strong core. You should be embracing the abs here. One more inhale. Exhale, both palms down to the inside of the left foot. Come onto the ball. The right foot. Come onto the balls of the left foot and the toes. And then inhale, the right palm reaches to the right and up for your twist. Still be pushing down into that right foot to feel a bit of lightness. One more inhale. Exhale, the right palm down. Come into side plank on the left side. So the right leg comes back. Reach that right palm back up. Stay here for a few breaths. If you want to reach the right leg and float it up, reach the right palm forward, go right ahead. Or stay here. On an exhale, we're going to get ourselves to a low plank. So inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. And down dog. Nice inhale. Lovely exhale. Wonderful. Left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale it through. Left foot to left palm. Inhale, reach up to your crescent. And on the exhale, carry it open to warrior two. Rooting down with the feet, gripping the floor just a bit. Ball, heel, all of it kind of pressing in just slightly so you feel lifting in the body. There's no magic here, it's how you feel. Good, and we're making our way into triangle pose. So straighten the left leg, send the left hip back as you reach the left arm forward, left palm down, right palm up. Both strong legs here. Ujjayi breathing. A good check with the breath is those pauses at the inhale and at the bottom of the exhale, that minor, tiny pause. Does it feel good or does it feel panicky? If it's panicky, then you might need to move out of the pose just a little bit. You know where we're going. Extended side angle with both arms out. Bend the left knee, reach the arm. If that's too much, the left thigh can come down to the left, or the left forearm to the left thigh. Core should absolutely be tight. And trying to get your chest to face towards the right. It's okay if it's not all the way there. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring both palms down to the right side of the left foot. Come onto the toes of the right foot. Inhale, the left arm reaches up for a twist. Still strong in the left foot, so this not dumping all your weight in your right palm, because we're about to in a second. One more inhale. Exhale that left palm down. Come into side plank on the right side. Left palm reaches right back up. You can choose to send the left leg, float it up and reach the left palm forward. Or you come into normal side plank, which is what I'm going to do. My breath is getting a bit choppy, so I need to back out a bit. All right, we're transitioning to low plank. One inhale, exhale to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back into down dog. Big inhale. Side out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, hop to the top, feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, reach up to tall mountain. And exhale the hands into a prayer position. We're going to make our way into goddess squat first before we come into our crow. So your feet come out, heels in, toes out, hands to prayer. Take one inhale. And on the exhale, bend the knees, come to take a seat. If you have to adjust where the heels are, do so on your way down. When you get there, come to the front. Get some pressure in your palms and begin to sink them a bit further down. You want to get them to where the forearms are kind of flush. If that can't happen for you, not a bother. It's just the direction that they're going. It's not the goal. And if you're there, scoop the pelvis forward. Flex your external hip flexors outside the glutes. Try to bring your knees away from each other. That gives a bit more room for the ribs to come up. Core should be a bit engaged here. Okay, so bring the left palm out to the floor. Inhale, reach the right palm open and maybe twist it open a little bit. And then exhale the right palm down. Keep the right knee open. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale the left palm down. One more time each side. Inhale, reach up, twist. There was a gentle twist. Exhaling it down. Keep that core engaged. Inhale, left one. Exhale, left down. All right, so now we're coming into our lovely crow pose. So there are a few ways to do crow. I'm going to show you the kind of the harder way to do it, but the more accessible way. Plant your palms down. And you're going to roll forward and kind of put some pressure on your knees and your thighs. So they're squeezing together. Your thighs and your forearm. And then once the weight is all in the palms and the palms are pushing down, core is engaged, you can lift one foot up at a time. I'll come to the side. And then you can dance the other foot just to see where you're at. And then if you can stay with both feet up, there's your crow. And if you can get all the feet together, great. Good. Go ahead and come back to goddess. Stay here for a minute. So that's one crow. That's one that most people can do decent. That might have been a struggle for you. It's not a bother. The other way to do crow is actually put your knees on your triceps or in that forearm. So that palms come forward. The weight is coming on kind of like onto the bone a bit. You're still engaging your core. And then you pick up the knees. Like so. You can try it a few times. It's okay if you can't get it. It's an alignment issue. It actually becomes a bit easier when you have the alignment set up. Either way, everyone come back down to the squat. Pause here. We have one more thing to do in this position. It's a deep hip opener. So you're going to take the left hand, reach it back down to the floor. The right hand reaches up and behind you. And you're going to try to reach the left hand around. And if you can interlace the fingers and come to a bind. It's okay if you're laughing at the ridiculousness of this pose. It's just a nice little squeeze if you can get it, and then try to turn your ribs towards the right and roll the right shoulder back. Good. Switch to the other side. So now the right palm comes out to the right, left hand reaches around, seek the fingers, and then try to roll or kind of twist the ribs to the left a bit. Keep the breath. Good. Slowly unwind. And we finished our vinyasa practice. Now we're coming into our floor work. So just roll back. Feet forward. And we have to do our few boat poses. So first, bring the knees together. Bring the legs together. Hold on to the thighs. Roll back. Bring the thighs up. So this is boat. Squeezing the knees, thighs parallel. You can stay right here, or you power up through the core. Keep the sternum pointed up. Let go of the arms. Find some stillness here. Okay. Now for a bit of core work, just because why not? We all need a strong core. It's the foundation of posture. I want you to straighten your left leg, touch the heel down. Pick the left leg up, bring it back. Straighten the right leg, touch the heel down. Bring the right leg back up. One more time each side. This is also good work for the psoas. Whew. Big inhale. Exhale, low boat. So you just straighten the legs, bring most of the body down. Back up to boat. Back down to low. 2 more. It's okay if you don't got this. It's okay if you do got this. It's a journey. And all the way down to Shavasana. Just for breath. Let everything settle. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. We still have our lovely inversion coming up. From here, come into a happy baby. So you first do that by bringing the feet together, grabbing the feet, and then opening them up. So this pose looks very different for most people. If you can't grab your feet or the big toe, you can always just grab the meaty part behind the thighs, avoiding behind the knee. The ligaments are quite sensitive there. Try to keep your low back onto the mat. Bring the pelvis down. This is a power vinyasa class. So I'm going to invite you to strengthen a little bit here to activate the pose by kicking into your feet while simultaneously pulling the feet down towards the floor. Just a little bit, not too much. And when you do that, slow your breath. Good, and from here, if you want to straighten one leg at a time, do so. Okay, bring the feet together and then feet down to the mat in a constructive rest position first. Okay, so from here, we're moving into shoulder stance and plow. Again, if you have any medical problems, especially to do with the blood or the nervous system, it's very important that you avoid these poses and you seek advice from a medical professional first. If you're cleared for takeoff, here we go. So, shoulder stance, you're just going to roll the legs back, plant your feet or your palms underneath the low back, flex the heels, and try to straighten your legs straight up. You can point the toes or flex the heels, doesn't really matter. But the idea is that you're trying to stack your hips directly on top of the shoulders, like a nice straight line up. Do not look left or right, or don't move your head left or right, more importantly. And the more straight that you can get, the bones and everything, the kind of easier this pose becomes because gravity moves through you. Keep your breath. You can stay here. You can also come out, or you can come into plow, and that's where the legs slowly start to come behind you towards the floor behind the head. Take your time. Do not move your head. If your toes touch, great. If they don't, great. Slowly, using the assistance of your hands on your low back, melt the the whole back down to the mat. Before your legs come all the way down, keep them towards the ceiling. Take a minute here. You might feel your legs shaking. Totally fine. Good. And then bring the right knee, hug it into the chest, and then kick the left heel out and straight down. Good. Hug that right knee into the chest. Send it to the right armpit. Good. Nice and tight squeeze. And come into your reclined twist by bringing the right knee to the left, turning your head towards the right, reaching towards the right. Keep the right shoulder onto the floor. A variation in this reclined twist is to, instead of hold on to the right knee, you can hold on to the right foot. So if you want to give that a go, you just kind of search with the left hand onto the left foot. You can grab the big toe. I don't think I can do it today. And then you can try to straighten the right leg. That's not available for me today. Slowly come to the center. Hug the right knee into the chest one more time. And then send the right leg straight towards the ceiling. Send the left leg towards the ceiling to meet it. And then interlace your fingers around the left knee, hug it in, give a tight squeeze, kick through the right heel, bring the right leg down. Good. Send the left knee towards the left armpit, hug it in, give a squeeze. And then send the left knee across the body towards the right for your reclined twist. Keep the left shoulder onto the floor. Reach left. Roll back onto the mat, hug the left knee into the chest. A really tight squeeze. Good. And then come into constructive rest. So both knees are bent, both feet are onto the mat. Good. Stay here for a few breaths, let it all settle down. We're going to do just a couple somatic movements here. We don't really do them too often in this class, but it could be really nice. So this one is kind of a hip opener. It's very subtle, very slow movements. So keep everything still. Send your attention to the left knee. And slowly let the left knee fall out to the left. However, keep your right leg, right knee, right hip, all that in its original position. So just the left knee is going all the way out, as far as comfortable without the pelvis having to tilt for it. So your low back should not leave the mat. Once it's gone as far out as it's going to do, take several breaths to bring that left knee back in without anything else moving. Feel the stutter, feel the shake. Once the knee is back straight towards the ceiling and the left foot is fully flat onto the mat, pause for one breath and repeat. Send the left knee out very slowly. I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 breaths to do it. Sense the elongation of the internal hip. Once it's all the way out as far as it's going to go, pause there. Make sure you haven't tilted your pelvis to the left or move the right knee out to the right. And then very slowly bring the left knee back in. Feel the stutter, feel the shake. And if you feel a continual shake in the left thigh and left hip, that's okay. Now send the right knee out very slowly. Once it's all the way there, pause. Slowly bring the right knee back up. Remember, nothing else is moving. That left leg stays very still, left knee pointed towards the ceiling. Once the right knee is towards the ceiling, you pause there for a full breath. Repeat, right knee out slow. Once it's as far as it's going to go, pause. And then very slowly bring it back up. Once it's all the way back up, stay in constructive rest for 3 breaths. If you feel a jittery, continual shake in the hips, great. That just means you're getting the work done. And then send the legs nice and long to Shavasana. We'll stay here for about a minute. Let your breath be calm, fluid, automatic. Tongue falls off the roof of the mouth. And with each exhale, feel the lull of gravity just sending you a bit closer to the floor. Let the floor support you. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Inhale, reach the palms up. Exhale them behind you as you kick through the legs. Slowly make your way up to a cross-legged seated position. Take your time. Be lazy about it. Good. And from here, just bring your hands to prayer center. Comfortably tall spine. Big inhale through the nose. Side out. Inhale the thumbs up to your third eye, let the chest rise. And exhale, bow. Namaste. Thank you very much for coming to the Power Flow yoga class. Don't really have too much to say about that. As always, these are all donation-based. If you can donate, great. If you can't, that's also great. Feel free to share it with anyone that you feel might benefit from this practice. And that's it. Yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Oh, clickety-clack.